Yeah, I am not feeling so good.
I get home and Chyna took the baby, took everything.
Rob and Chyna got into a big fight. Rob started Snapchatting his thoughts and his feelings, and that's really not like him.
Blac Chyna has spoken out about the Kardashians' attempt to exploit her daughter, Dream, and transform her into an influencer. She said, "Personally, I refrain from frequently posting about my children because, to be honest, they will shape their own identities through the influence of their parents and the family that surrounds them. Therefore, why overexpose my kids?" The Kar-Jenner women have recently faced criticism for utilizing their daughters to gain popularity and profit at a young age, while neglecting their sons. There have been statements suggesting that the focus is primarily on the Kardashian-Jenner girls, because the boys are not deemed advantageous for their brands, and the girls possess greater potential to become the next generation of influencers. Kris Jenner recently made attempts to file several trademarks in Dream's name, and she is utilizing Rob's Instagram account to promote Dream, who is only 6 years old. Meanwhile, Khloe is assuming a motherly role towards Dream and consistently throws shade at Blac Chyna, trying to portray her as an absent parent. However, the truth is that Dream resides at my house, which is quite astonishing. Blac Chyna is now putting an end to this narrative and calling out the Kardashians for their exploitation of Dream and the detrimental impact it has on her childhood. Blac Chyna finds it distressing that society places such emphasis on appearance, causing anxiety and instilling the notion that one must worry about their looks, clothing, and other superficial aspects from a young age. This is not the path Blac Chyna intends for her children. Angela White, also known as Blac Chyna, has recently undergone a significant transformation by removing her facial fillers and opting for a more natural appearance. However, her transformation goes beyond the physical. She has also decided to quit OnlyFans to set a better example for her children. She said, "I have moved beyond that stage in my life. It's one of those things where I did what was necessary at the time due to the circumstances I was facing. But then you reach a point where you have to break free from it. Furthermore, being baptized is not aligned with what God would want me to do. It's degrading and it goes against my beliefs." However, there are concerns that Blac Chyna currently has regarding the Kardashians potentially undermining her efforts to teach her children, especially her daughter Dream, that success does not solely rely on one's appearance. After Angela lost her defamation lawsuit against Kris, Kim, Khloe, and Kylie last year, the Kardashian-Jenner women utilized the situation to vilify Angela, portraying her as an unfit mother. Khloe, who has always had a peculiar fascination with Rob's romantic life, was particularly harsh towards Angela. In one episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she insinuated that Dream spends more time at her house than with Angela. "I am not concerned about any wrongdoing on my part. I'm simply expressing that the situation is bound to be stressful and frustrating. It's worth noting that Dream resides at my house, and that's what makes this entire situation so bewildering." However, Khloe conveniently omitted an important detail. The decision to allow Dream to spend a significant amount of time with her was never solely Angela's choice. Angela and Rob reached an agreement to share physical custody of Dream. Recently, Angela clarified to TMZ that if Dream is consistently at Khloe's house, it's because Rob leaves her there. It's important to note that Kris Jenner maintains a close friendship with Harvey Levin, the founder of TMZ. Levin attempted to manipulate Angela's narrative, suggesting that she only has 30% custody of Dream and that Khloe essentially serves as Dream's substitute mother. Angela promptly corrected Levin and explained that she and Rob have a 50-50 custody arrangement, and it is Rob who chooses to leave Dream with Khloe. She said, "To the best of my knowledge, Dream spends about 30% of the time with me. I'm considering making changes to the custody arrangement, and I'm in communication with Rob and the rest of the family. I understand that Khloe has played a role in raising Dream as well. We currently share 50-50 custody, and that is the primary arrangement. However, I cannot control or dictate Rob's decisions in this matter. If Khloe is watching Dream at Rob's house, that's when he has custody of his daughter." Angela also emphasized that she is actively involved as the mother, and unlike Rob, she is fully present when she has Dream with her. When Dream is at home with her mommy, Angela gives her undivided attention. However, recent news revealed that the Kardashians attempted to file 5 trademarks in Dream's name without Angela's consent. This has raised significant concerns for Angela, as she fears that Rob is allowing Kris and Khloe to exploit and commercialize her daughter. According to court documents obtained by The Sun, Rob granted permission for the Kardashians to trademark Dream's name and utilize it for various products and services, such as skincare, clothing, toys, and advertising. Fortunately, Angela managed to block this request, and the judge dismissed all 5 trademarks. However, it appears that Kris Jenner, a notorious strategist, is not backing down. Kris is currently in charge of managing Rob's official Instagram page, and it's peculiar how there are more pictures of Dream than of Rob himself. Additionally, Kris and Khloe recently arranged for Dream to star in a commercial for Country Croc's new plant burger, leaving Angela completely blindsided as she had no prior knowledge of this plan until the last moment. She said, "It's interesting to note that the only item in my refrigerator older than me is a jar of clamped butter. I find it amusing that you all are attempting to influence my eating habits by promoting the same butter." While this advertisement may seem innocent, let's consider whether Kris and Khloe truly need to endorse butter to make money. Furthermore, what was the purpose of including Dream and True in this ad when the product is not intended for children? It appears to be part of Kris's strategy to expose Dream as much as possible at a young age so that when she establishes her own brands, she will already have a pre-existing following. If you're wondering why a 6-year-old would have a following, that's when things become even more troubling. The entire Kardashian empire is built upon the objectification of women, and Kris Jenner has always encouraged her daughters to utilize their appearances to attain fame. What's equally concerning is that Kris Jenner's children are now following the same pattern as their own daughters. According to reports from the U.S. Sun, Kim Kardashian has recently filed 4 different trademarks in the name of her daughter, North. It is said that North will soon be launching her own skincare line and toy business. Additionally, Kim has filed trademarks for advertising and entertainment services, indicating that she plans to utilize North for promotional posts on social media and paid appearances at events. Interestingly, Kim consistently portrays herself as someone who is safeguarding her children's privacy. She has even stated that North has no knowledge of what happens on social media. Kim mentioned that her children are not exposed to social media and that she protects them from any online content. However, her actions tell a different story, as she is actively encouraging her 9-year-old daughter to release a skincare line, which raises questions about her true concerns for North's privacy. In addition to that, Kim Kardashian has recently started bringing North as her +1 to Hollywood events, including the Met Gala. However, during the Met Gala, Kim left North on the sidewalk surrounded by bodyguards, causing her to appear overwhelmed and lost. While Kim engages in such actions with North, Kris and Khloe are following suit with Dream. Khloe continues to assert that she is the primary caregiver for Dream, and if you observe Khloe's Instagram, you'll notice she posts more pictures of Dream than of her own son Tatum. Blac Chyna, on the other hand, strongly opposes these actions and recently confronted the Kardashians for their attempts to exploit and monetize her daughter. During her appearance on Carisha Please, a talk show hosted by Young Miami, Angela expressed her stance that if it were up to her, she would never post her children on social media. She believes that their upbringing is already shaped by their environment and the family surrounding them, and they do not require any additional attention or negativity. Angela rarely shares images of her children because honestly, they will become the individuals they are meant to be due to their parents and the family that surrounds them. To put it differently, the main reason why we're witnessing an abundance of Dream's presence on social media is that Rob is allowing Kris and Khloe to capitalize on her. Angela also expressed her desire to shield Dream from the limelight and instead nurture her creativity, rather than instilling in her an obsession with appearance. While Angela didn't explicitly mention anyone's name, it's evident who is teaching their own daughters that looks are the sole importance. She said, "Personally, I don't want to overwhelm my children. I prefer to keep them as secluded as possible, allowing them to have a rich imagination and fostering their creativity. I want to spare them from the pressures of external appearances so that they don't have to worry about their looks or how they dress at such a young age. That's not my intention for them." So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.